Alright, dear engineers at Corbin, I have found a fix for the KTM 890 with the Canyon dual seat. This is what comes from the factory from KTM. You can kind of get an idea of the thickness of the roundness. Your tabs slide underneath this and hold the seat from coming up on the motorcycle. If I remove those and just go to the hardware store and get a 10mm bolt like that, basically the seat will go far enough forward and go underneath this and stay on the motorcycle. Now the question is, does this piece of plastic care whether it's loose or not on the bike? I don't think so. But so if you take a look, here's the width of the factory. Let's see if I can do this where we just hold this. I don't know if you can see that. I mean, we're barely talking centimeter, half centimeter. Very little difference between the hardware store Ace 10mm bolt with an Allen head and then the factory. But basically what happens is the seat will not push far enough forward. We end up hitting this bolt and the seat won't slide forward. If I use my Ace hardware bolt, the seat fits on the KTM 890 Adventure without a problem. So really what just needs to happen is these need to be a half centimeter lower where they're at. These tabs need to come down, I'd say a centimeter, maybe a half centimeter. I mean, it's really not much that needs to be lowered, but there just is not enough room on the bike. We basically have this in here. It just sits too high on the motorcycle, and then we can't push the seat forward on the motorcycle. You can tell I even tried, I monkeyed around with removing a little bit of material to try and get that to slide, but it's just too high up. Doesn't work. But if you just use a bolt instead, 10mm bolt from the Ace hardware store, that sits in there without a problem. The other solution, I don't know if your mold's got fixed holes. The other solution would be to somehow find a smaller one of these and ship it with the seat as a replacement. And that would help with the fitting. It's a T45 10mm metric